Come plant shopping with me while we go to Renfrows Hardware in Matthews, North Carolina. Renfrows is a staple in Charlotte, and it is my absolute favorite place to find the coolest vegetable and fruit plants for my garden. They just got a big delivery yesterday, and I'm super excited to see what they have. I love growing potatoes, and they always have really interesting varieties like fingerlings, and I'm going to get those Russian bananas to plant in some grow bags. Their seed selection cannot be beat. They carry brand name packets, but also a whole section of heirloom where they weigh out the seeds for you. So let's go see what came in the greenhouse delivery. They have so many fruit bushes, all kinds of things like raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, fig trees, everything. So let's grab a tray and start shopping. I definitely forgot to start some herbs that I want to grow this year. And one that I've always wanted to grow and never succeeded at is lavender. And we're not going to give up now. We're just going to keep throwing money at it. But look at this lavender. This is a fern leaf lavender. All right, we got to try that too. I grow regular thyme at home, but this is a gold lemon thyme, and so we're going to try that. Definitely forgot to start parsley this year, and I use it in cooking all the time. I'm going to grab a 2-pack of the parsley to have on the deck. I typically don't find unique varieties of herbs at big box stores or garden centers, but Renfrows always has some really unusual varieties, especially the ones I want to grow, like French tarragon. If you like tomatoes, they have you covered. They have my favorite Sun Gold. They also have some dwarf tomatoes, so these behave like indeterminate tomatoes, but don't get as tall, which can be ideal in the South where we grow some big tomatoes. Lots of hot peppers and sweet peppers. What is this? This is banana mint. You guys, I've never even heard of banana mint before. We're going to smell it and maybe taste it. It literally smells like banana. This is so cool. This is definitely coming home with me. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but we'll find a way. Definitely for a drink, a summer cocktail for sure. Pineapple guava. Maybe I need to grow guava. Y'all, someone needs to help me calm myself down. I cannot buy all of these plants. I don't have anywhere to put them. They also have asparagus crowns if you want to grow asparagus. And a great selection of fig trees. I have a fig tree growing in my backyard, and this is where I purchased it. So now that we're home, I'm going to show you what I got. This is French tarragon. It is so good with some toasted pita bread and some feta. They had eucalyptus. I forgot to show you guys that at the store. Very much love growing eucalyptus. All right, here's my lavender that we're going to try and grow again. And the parsley. The banana mint, I cannot wait to show my husband, mainly because he can't stand bananas. I don't know why I think that's funny. I just do. Gold lemon thyme that I think is going to be great in cooking, but also I think this would be great in a summer cocktail. The unusual fern leaf lavender, very excited to see how this does. I think I'm going to plant it in a terracotta pot. We're going to try and mimic those Mediterranean conditions. We've got the fingerling potatoes that we're going to do in grow bags, and this year I'm going to plant corn at my community garden, and the reason it's coated in red is so that wildlife won't want to dig it up and eat it. And now it's planting time. I'm going to plant everything in this Vego Slim elevated bed so that I have it on the deck right where it's easy access for all the cooking in the kitchen. Also, if you don't want to buy a bunch of herbs, you can propagate them from your garden. This is just regular run-of-the-mill thyme, and I'm going to dig some of it up and transplant it into the raised bed on my deck. I'm also going to propagate some rosemary, and you can do this two different ways. I'm going to do both planting it directly in the bed and also trying to propagate it in water. Whichever way you're going to propagate it, go ahead and strip all the lower leaves, and then I'm just going to plant it. I'm going to keep it really well watered until it can get a chance to get established and form roots. And to propagate the rosemary with water, you just strip those lower leaves off the stems and then put it in water. I put mine on my kitchen windowsill so I can see when roots form. We are 4 or 5 days from when I planted everything. I also transplanted oregano from my garden into the corners of the bed.